We started this company about 22 years ago. It came out of a love for woodworking originally. Our first projects were mainly furniture, and eventually we grew and started doing a lot of residential cabinetry, a lot of front entry doors, a fair amount of carving, and so that's been our specialty and remains to be so to this day. We have approximately, at any given point, about 5 people on the team. That ranges from our metal side to our wood side. The challenges that we faced before using SWOOD, we had used 2 to 3 different softwares. Any kind of carving, any radius work, bowls, anything that required 5-axis work, we couldn't use the initial software that we bought. Moving into SOLIDWORKS and having SWOOD, it allowed us to integrate not only the design process, but also the manufacturing process. It made everything so simple, allowed us to machine not only the 3-axis, but also the 5-axis simultaneously. So in the design process, in using SWOOD, the very first time we started using it, we realized that it was going to basically streamline our manufacturing process, specifically with cabinetry for hotels that we've been focusing on. It allowed us to use different materials, different laminates, different edge banding profiles. It really allowed us to look at the project in a 3D manner within the design process to see what mistakes we were making. We weren't able to efficiently do that before, but with SWOOD, we've been able to take more control of the project, specifically in the machining process. We've integrated with a 6-face nesting, which allows us to flip the sheets effectively and do both sides of the panel. When we initially started using the dowel insertion process, using SWOOD allowed us to control the dowel insertion in terms of the setbacks. It also allowed us to look at the dowel in the 3D process, allowed us to align them from one side to another, which we weren't really effectively able to do with previous software. One of the benefits of the connectors was, especially with our drawers, we were able to machine the drawer parts with confidence. We are able to see our slides. We were able to choose different manufacturers for the slides that we use. We don't typically use just one. We have several that we are forced to use for our larger commercial jobs. When we machine our drawers now, we don't have to do them by hand. We're able to use the machine to do that, and SWOOD made that very, very easy. The fact that we're able to take it from the design process directly to the machine, there's no in-between software that we have to use to basically streamline the process. It's all in one step. It's a no-brainer for us. It's just completely saved our time versus how we used to do it before. Initially, we would take the design, move it from one software to another, then hope that the manufacturing process would line up. In the SWOOD format, we're able to take it directly from the drawing straight to the machine, and we're also able to give the drawings directly to the client as an as-built. So it's been a huge time saver for us. It's just a no-brainer. Our intention is to start making a little bit more furniture and moving into things like commercial banquet furniture and FF&E items. SWOOD allows us the flexibility to move into those items seamlessly. The connectors and the ease of machining just makes that so simple for us. We are still doing a high volume of commercial, which SWOOD has allowed us to do, but what we've found now is that as we move forward, we'll probably take off more highly customized one-off items that with SWOOD, it's very easy for us to do either the high production or the one-off items.